G'day fellas. So I've got the MyCoolman 69 litre dual zone fridge here, and thought I'd give you a quick look at it. It's a relatively new brand in Australia. Main retailer is Tackle World. Tackle World usually renowned for selling really quality stuff, so we'll have a look at it and see what you think. I would highly suggest just going into a Tackle World and buying the combo. You can buy it online, but like I got this, the 69 litre dual zone and the transit bag for like $400 less than what the online price was. So check out your local Tackle World and see what they can do for you. So it seems to be better if you go into the store and purchase it in person. So they've got a heap of different fridges available, but so this is the 69 litre straight out of the box. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but you can take this lid, you can take the lid, it's got a magnetic lid system, so basically you just yank it, the lid comes off and you can switch sides. It's got the lugs on the opposite side to just switch the lid. It's got the Engel style. This dual zone isn't a twin lid, it's just a single lid, but it has the plastic sectioned off compartment like the Engel does, and a lot of people run that as the freezer, hence the lid. And then you've got this large refrigerated zone. I really like the basket system that comes with it. So if you lift this piece of plastic, this grate up and roll it over, you can have stuff you might not use so often in the bottom of that, and then run your drinks and dairy on this side. Or alternatively, you can run both as a fridge, or you can run both as a freezer, whatever you want to do. It's the same as every dual zone really. You can run two fridges, two freezers, or one of each, and you can choose which compartment. You can run this as freezer and that as fridge if you want to. As a little bit of a test, we got your normal Coles and Woolworths style pizza boxes, which to us that's probably the biggest bulky item that we would store, and the pizza boxes absolutely fit in that side. The pizza fits in this side as long as you remove the basket, which we would use the basket, so the pizza doesn't fit on this side unless you lay it down. So if you have the pizza box laying flat, it fits. I also like the fact that this is segmented, so we push it back down. Now you can have your carton of milk or wine bottles for the ladies. Pretty important to have the wine chilled, so that fits in there no problems as well. As I said, you can lift the whole basket out and you can do some rearranging with the baskets however you want it, but for most people they're probably just going to run it like that. It's got an awesome fat seal right around the edge, seals really well, and it's got this style locking system for the handle, so you pretty much just slam it to shut it and pop it like that. I like the grippy top, so this is like silicone rubber. If you're someone who likes to sit on their fridge, if you pull it out, that's good, or you put stuff on here, it's not going to slip and slide around. If you stacked something on top, that's just going to grip. That's pretty cool, and it's not something that's easily seen on camera, but it's real quality, solid, heavier than a Waeco. The bloke at the shop told me that what the deal is with this brand, because no one's really heard of him in Australia before. The makers of Waeco pretty much got contracted to design a new fridge, and they did market research on what the Waeco lacked. So how could they improve the Waeco? And they took all that feedback and then they designed this fridge. So it's from the exact same makers as far as the engineers go. It's got a spring-loaded handle, and the really cool part is it sits flush with the body, so you don't have these handles protruding out like the Engel does. I've also got an Engel, and you've got the metal bar that sticks out, and it's wasted space. Really cool feature. So you've got a power plug, set of power plugs on this side. You also have a set of power plugs on the far side. So depending on how your power is set up, you can configure your cables however you want. You can literally just pull that out, plug on the other side, all good. There is no controls on the other side. The controls are only on one side. So on this side here, you've only got like a blanked off section and the power outlet there. So the controls are one-sided. Very simple setup on the controls. So power to turn it on. This is to set turbo mode, which I'll show you in a minute. That's the compartment that's shaped like that, which that's really cool. And then that's your other compartment that's got the lid on it. This is a mode button, up and down. So I'll show you as far as power draw goes, which is important to most people. So I've got it in normal mode, and it's pulling 4.1, 4.2 amps. What I've got it set at is, so I want the fridge section to get to 3, freezer to -5. Of course, the power draw is not going to change. If I change those values, it's just going to be running until it reaches that temperature, so your amp draw is going to be the same. But I have got both compartments running at the moment. One thing that puzzled me, so the fault light is on, but it's just green. That just means it's running. It doesn't mean anything. There is a guide in here. I'll flick it open in case you've lost your manual. But essentially, that is the fault light, what the fault light's doing. It's got an app, of course. Everything now is Bluetooth, so download the app. You can show and control each compartment remotely. Just pair it up with your phone or your tablet, and you've got the QR code there to scan it to get the app instantly, which is pretty cool. So for the amp draw, so we're running, yeah, just below 4 now. So I've literally just turned it on, so it's trying to achieve the temperatures that I've set it to. But if I hit turbo, that's like a speed up process. So gives the compressor more amps to try and cool it down quicker. And as you'll see, which is this value over here, by the way, low day, that's gone up to 4.7 amps. So it's definitely chewing more amps in turbo mode, but it'll achieve refrigeration quicker. Other things, so it's really hard to find. I know a lot of the subscribers out there have Pajeros, because that's what a lot of my videos are on. It's hard to find a fridge that fits in a Pajero. You've got your dual zone, like your Kings 74 litre. You've got the Engel, the big Engels, the Waeco. You've got the twin lid Waeco, and the big fridges, the ones you need for a family like mine, they just don't fit. They're either too long, so they're longer than 80 centimeters, because you can't breach 80 centimeters, otherwise the fridge lid won't open. So it's 80 centimeters from here to the back door, and if it isn't too long, then it's too wide, because your standard fridge slide like this is a certain width, and all the fridges don't fit on it. So this is cool because it's skinnier and it's taller. So and I can put this, if in case you're wondering, you can put this fridge on top of the slide. I've just got it here to show it easier for you in the inside of it. But you can fit it on top of the fridge slide and still slide it open, although the lid, when the lid's up, it gets to a 45-degree angle. So you can still get stuff in and out, but if you had to get something really tall out of the freezer compartment, the far side, it'd be a little bit harder. You'd have to, yeah, I don't know what you'd have to do. You'd probably have to unsecure it from the slide and pull it out a little bit more so you get the lid open to get what you need out. My wife certainly prefers it on this side because the lid completely opens and you have full access. What else to show you? We talked about the seal. Oh yeah, for the blokes who run pop tops, bottle opener on both ends too. So no matter how you have your fridge, grab a bottle out and bust it off on that, which is wicked. I really like that. Yeah, that's about it. You've got USB. So if you're not lucky enough to have sort of a power setup, which if you're interested in this, I've done a video on the complete step-by-step, start to finish building of this little section here. It's kind of a generic thing, doesn't have to be Pajero, but check out my other video. But yeah, if you want USB, charge your phone, charge your tablet, whatever, that's pretty cool. So you've got a 3-year warranty on the fridge, and you've got another 2 years on parts. So if the compressor blows, which if anything's going to go on your fridge, it's the compressor or the electrics, that's covered for another 2 years. So total of, if your compressor blows within 5 years, you take it back into Tackle World and they'll sort you out. That's about it for the fridge. I like it. You should certainly consider it if you're looking at Engels and Waecos and that kind of thing. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and if you have any questions or anything about it, just pop it in the comments below. Thanks.